It is a great day. I'm telling you guys, today is an awesome day because, well, I mean, there's several reasons. I want to make sure get my FAMU in the mix over here. But today, I just want to give you guys just a brief overview of what the music teacher tech course is all about. If you're a music teacher, if you're a music educator, if you're a studio owner, if you're an independent instructor, if you've only taught one or two kids for the last few months, I have something for you today. So I would be remiss if I did not start this broadcast with a highlight for my alma mater. I'm even wearing a t-shirt. This t-shirt says, the State Normal College for Colored Students, established in 1887. This school is my alma mater. This is Florida A&M University in Tallahassee, Florida, on the highest of 7 hills. And I was fortunate enough to graduate from that music department there, where I've learned skills that I continue to use to this day. My professors, I can still call on for anything that I need. So I think we're going to get this party started with a little shout out to FAMU. I'm so glad I'm from FAMU. Ah, yeah, baby, that's right. I'm so glad I am from FAMU. I am a product of a fantastic program like none other. So let's get this party started, shall we? I told you that we were going to talk today about the music teacher tech course, and I'm going to give you an overview of what's inside this course. All right. All right. So there we go. So the music teacher tech course, I want to tell you about it real briefly. I'm not going to take up more than 15 minutes of your time. You'll still have time to enjoy dinner, get that last minute walk, all the things that you love to do on a Saturday, you're still going to have time to do, okay? I want to help you guys discover how to strike the right chord in your online music lessons. So I know you've been out here trying to live your best life on the internet, and sometimes it just ain't popping. I can just tell you from experience. Things do go wrong. Things will go wrong, but you don't have to stay there. So I know a lot of you guys have been trying out Zoom and a few other names of platforms for delivery. Some things can be hit or miss. I can tell you from experience, nothing will ever be 100% perfect. I'm going to say that again. Nothing will ever be 100% perfect. So you have to pick and choose and find the things that you know work for you and make the most of that situation. So the Music Teacher Tech course is a 6-week intensive with weekly online sessions and assignments that will show you how to bring it, just the way FAMU be bringing it on and bringing it off, We'll show you how to bring it while teaching with tech in engaging ways. That's what we're here for. So you're in the right place if you're a music educator. You're in the right place if you're an instrumental instructor. I teach voice and piano lessons. So I'm really, really, really talking to all you voice and piano instructors out there. You're in the right place if you want to integrate more technology without losing pedagogy in the same process. We don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, whatever that means. I'm not really sure. And if you're ready to nail down the exact systems that you need so you can teach your programs and run the back end office of your studio with ease, this is the course for you. Again, the music teacher. Anybody? Who has infinity time? None of us do. Time in this realm is finite. So if you've got all the time in the world to kind of find the new thing and look for the new thing and find the thing that works for your thing, by all means, go right ahead. Kindly move on if cooperation and community just ain't your thing. I'm a real firm believer in it helps me when I help you. When I help you, I'm helping myself. So if you're not into cooperation and community, chuck the deuces, all right? If you're not into progress and purpose, if it's just not on your radar, kick rocks, chuck the deuces. I'm looking for people who are here for progress and purpose. If that's not something that's on your radar right now, kick rocks. Kindly kick rocks. And finally, if you're just like afraid, if you're always afraid and you stay in what we call analysis paralysis, you just can't decide, oh, I don't know what to do. Which way should I go? What am I? If you're afraid to fail forward, if you're afraid to fail forward, this isn't for you. Failing is a part of learning. We learn what not to do next time, and we learn better ways to get things together in the ways that we want to have them happen for us. So you're here today because you value an improved experience for both the teachers you work with or yourself and your students. There's always something better, right? If you're looking for a clear path for choosing an incredible curriculum and useful software, I've got answers to that. I've done the research. I've used these things, or I can tell you that they come highly recommended by peers who I trust. You're here today because you just want to teach in the key of easy. You want to run your business in ways that make sense for you, so you can have the time to do the things that you want to do. Like today, I took me a nice little old nap. It wasn't even 12 o'clock. I was already taking a nap. I'm running my business in the way that best serves me and my students. It's a win-win. So let's just check in with you guys here real fast. We are experiencing something as a whole worldwide that is definitely different. As you know, things are definitely different. I think we can all agree things are definitely different, but we're really trying to do normal things under abnormal circumstances. Holly, if you hear me, does that speak to you? We are, I just want you to know that your progress and your purpose they're not tied to the pandemic. So please don't lose your purpose, and please don't let the pandemic hinder your progress. You know why? We've got to find a new way to create a new experience that still feels authentic for our students. We want to provide them with authenticity always, always. We have to give them a chance to reclaim those things that may have been taken from them because of the pandemic. Some of us are teaching online in perpetuity. Some of us are doing a combination of teaching online and teaching in person. And some of us live in areas where it's completely more agreeable to teaching in person full time. Whatever that is for you, I have something that will work. Hey girls, hey guys. If you don't know who I am, I'm Kenya Battle, the chief troublemaker at Kenya's Keys Voice and Piano Studio, where we provide personalized instruction for both piano and vocal students looking to unleash their inner superstar. And I also help music educators teach in the key of easy. Ha! Teach in the key of easy. I like that. I like that. I'm not going to read all my details there. But to some of my accolades, I guess I have to get used to saying all the cool things that I do. I'm a master musician and teacher. I'm a classically trained vocalist and pianist. I spent 4 years of my time at Florida A&M University singing in Italian, French, German, English, and Negro spirituals, learning to play some of the classics on piano and then accompanying someone else as they sang. Those are just some of the things that I learned as a musician. What else? I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I say hua to you guys out there. That's not an easy road to walk. And I made history in my family. On my father's side, I'm only the second female to graduate from college. And when I say female, I'm using it in the sense like from military. So don't y'all be dropping them things like she said female. Army speak. Just roll with me, okay? So I want you guys to have this feeling right here. You see what this dad said about the way lessons have continued. We've even had a virtual recital. We have another virtual recital coming up October 24th. But I didn't let the pandemic hinder the progress or my purpose that I see for myself and for my students. So here's a dad who's glad. He's a glad dad. It's Colin's dad, Brian. He just retired from the military, and Colin's dad was just singing the praises of how the studio was able to keep the beat, keep things moving. His son didn't miss anything. His son didn't miss anything despite the pandemic. Lessons rolled right on. Why? Because I have the technological capabilities to find solutions for my students, my families, and for myself. Things have to be easy for me too. And I want to make sure things are easy for you as well. Stick around, stay to the end. I've got some freebies for you if you stay to the end. I've got some free things I want to give you. So here's the overview of the Music Teacher Tech course, MTTC, the keys. There's a K, an E, a Y, and an S. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to get your keys today. When I was in basic training for the military, there were 3 phases that you had to go through before you could actually graduate and become a qualified soldier and member of the Army. There was the red phase, the white phase, and the blue phase, right? So it was a series of steps that you had to execute that involved a lot of physical activity, some mental tasks, some training that you had to master within each given phase before you could proceed to the next one. There were ways where you could kind of cycle through these phases again if you needed to, but if you had to do that, something had gone wrong at some point. But the goal is to graduate. The goal is to graduate. And I want to make sure I'm giving you the keys, Keys, so you can graduate and teach in the key of easy. Say it with me. Key of easy. So I'm going to tell you about that K first. Now, I want you guys to know your goals. The K in key stands for know your goals. I want to tell you before. Now, I've taught in elementary public schools for 14 years. And when I resigned as a public school teacher, my goal at that time, my goal was to get just 5 students. My goal was to get 5 students, or just to have some revenue in the amount of $600. I was like, can I make $600 a month? And I knew that if I could get 5 students, I could get 6 students. If I could get 6 students, I can get 16 students. If I could get $600, I could get $1,600, and so on and so forth. This is going somewhere. So during week 1 of the Music Teacher Tech course, we're going to dream, design, and define our goals, because you have to know your goals. You need to know where you want to go and take a look at where you are before you can start setting foot and plotting points like we do in the military. So we're going to inspect your tech, your current setup, and see what it is and what it ain't. And it doesn't matter if you're unsure of where to start with teaching with tech, or maybe you just want to fine tune your tools. I want to make sure that you're able to identify your current level of comfort as you envision your ideal environment for teaching online. The ultimate goal is for you to be able to reimagine the teaching and learning experience for both yourself and your students. Dream, design, define as we know our goals. We're getting ready to move to the next phase. Red, white, and blue, KEYS. So the second phase of learning in the Music Teacher Tech course is I want you to be able to expand your toolkit. Expand your toolkit. That's the E in KEYS. So that means I'm going to give you the 3 R's. The 3 R's, no, I'm not talking about reading, writing, and arithmetic here. This is something different. You have to find out what those 3 R's are when you join the course, Music Teacher Tech course. Now, if you use just these 3 principles from the 3 R's, you'll eliminate a bunch of that shiny object syndrome that I know people like us tend to have. I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, a butterfly. Ooh, this is something cool. The 3 R's helps to eliminate and get you super focused on what you ought to be looking at, the 3 R's. You got to find out what those 3 R's by joining the course, Music Teacher Tech course. Now, I know we do this shiny object syndrome all the time. So just like in basic training, each skill that you learn in the Music Teacher Tech course builds upon the next skill. So far, we've been able to dream, design, and define because we know our goals. We know our goals. We're beginning to expand our toolkit with the 3 R's in week 2. In week 3, we're going to talk about how every lesson deserves TLC. And no, I'm not talking about, ooh, on the TLC tip. I'm not talking about Tion and Chili and Left Eye. Not that TLC. I'm not even talking about, Tender Love and Care. I'm not talking about Tender Love and Care. That is a good thing to have. It is. But as far as it relates to your framework of instruction, TLC gives you this set go-to system. You can use this simple guide for every lesson from now until forever. You can use this system, TLC, on the moon, with a spoon, with a cat, in a hat, whatever works for you. This applies whether you're teaching online. It applies whether you're teaching in person. TLC applies whether you're doing hybrid instruction. Wherever you are, you can use TLC for your framework of instruction. We want to just kind of get things untangled for you and give you something tangible that you can use right now today when you get TLC. We're still in the expand your tools phase. So the final tool that you'll get is the tech keys. So our tech tools are what you're going to get. So I've been matching all this technology to this cycle of learning, the keys, the tech keys. It doesn't matter if your families are Team Apple or Team Android. I've got some tech keys that they can use that helps your teaching be that much more easier. Students are still going to learn. You're still going to see them progress. Families will love the learning that you're giving their students or your students. So in week 4, you're going to get the best student tech for the music apps that are going to reinforce concepts and make learning and teaching easier, teaching in the key of easy. So we've gone from the know your goals phase to the expand your toolkit phase. And now we're going to move to the why. The why is you own it. You own it. This is where you take the skills and the knowledge that's been shared with you, and you really begin to transform it and make it your own. It's kind of like how you have a student that'll come to you and say, ooh, I want to sing like Christina Aguilera, or ooh, I want to sing like Mariah Carey. And then like you be low-key telling your student, baby, you can't sing like Mariah and you can't sing like Christina because that person already exists. You can only sing like yourself. So this is where you own what's been given to you. You're going to take it, mold it, and transform it and spit it back out when you share and shine. When you share and shine in week 5. So you're going to take your old skills that you've been had. You've been to new, all the stuff you've been to new. And the new things that you found out and learned about, you're going to take them and craft that dream that you asked for at the beginning when we started the Music Teacher Tech course. When you said you were going to dream it, define it, and design it, this is where that dream comes to vision. It comes to light. This is where you share and shine. So you're going to get some positive peer feedback in our community of cultivated music educators. I'm not just letting anybody up in here because I don't want just anybody up in here. I don't. You'll receive positive peer feedback in our community of cultivated music educators who are on the same journey as yourself. This is where you getting your boots on the ground, as we would say in the Army. You get boots on the ground when it's time to share and shine. Finally, we're going to make it to week 6, where you make it to the S phase, where you soar to success. So again, the K stands for know your goals. We dreamed it, we designed it, we defined it. The E, we expanded our toolkit. We learned about the 3 R's. Every lesson deserves TLC. And we did something else that it kind of escaped my mind right now, but that's all right. I'll go back and get it. Let's see. And now we're at the Y, where you own it. And now we're getting ready to soar to success. When we soar to success, we're going to refine, release, and rise. Relax, relate, release. Refine, release, and rise. Refine, release, and rise. You're going to celebrate your progress and achievements of mastery, and you're going to graduate and grow. And you're going to shine in the afterglow of success. Oh, goodness. So that, I told you I wasn't going to take up a lot of your time today. This is the Music Teacher Tech course recap of what the keys are. Here's the overview of the course. You're going to know your goals. Expand your toolkit. You own it. You're going to soar to success, and then you will finally get the keys. It's like that episode on the Fresh Prince when Carlton got the Chictionary. The Chictionary, and his hand started to glow. That's what's going to happen for you when you get the keys, right? That's my goal for you. Now, like I said, keep in mind, the Music Teacher Tech course is not for lottie-dottie everybody. I don't want everybody up in here. What I do want is, I'm looking for those voice and piano teachers especially, and music instructors and educators who you're ready to nail down, again, those exact systems to teach programs and run the back office that you have with success, I'm going to tell you right now, spots are limited to just a few qualified music educators to make sure that class size stays intimate enough and ensure that every participant gets the personal attention that they need in order to excel. Once I reach my cap, that's it. Ain't no more. Be like, ta-ta for now. Warning. The Music Teacher Tech course kicks off October 12th at a super low rate. Now, if you think you got a lot of time to just join us later, it's not going to happen. You can't come. Can't come to the party. You're going to have to wait. And when you wait, it's going to cost you more money. I will not offer the Music Teacher Tech course again until 2021, and the price will rise much higher when I reopen the doors. Warning. So some of you may be asking again, how do I get in? How do I get in? It's easy. Call me. See that link that's been scrolling at the bottom of the screen? Check that link out. Go there right now. If you want to teach in the key of easy, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let's talk. bit.ly/key of easy. And that is case sensitive. So make sure if it's got an uppercase K and an uppercase O and an uppercase E, you'll be taken to the correct link. I'm such a dork. Oh man. My bonuses. Remember, I promised you some bonuses at the end. Here they are. I want to give you guys a $10 credit to join StreamYard, which is the platform that I'm using right now for this broadcast. StreamYard is used for my lessons. This is how I deliver my group piano and group voice lessons. This is how I deliver all my music instruction. This is also how I deliver our virtual recitals. Everybody's going to come to StreamYard and they have an assigned time to be there, but that's another story for another time. So if you want a $10 credit to StreamYard, you got to join the Facebook group Music Teacher Tech. And I'll also have 1 free month of my music staff there for people who are looking to organize the back end of their business. I got a month free for you, boo. I got a month free for you. I'm gonna leave. I like ending things with these quotes. I love quotes. So Lena Horne said this. She said, "In my early days, I was a sepia Hedy Lamarr. Now I'm Black and a woman, singing my own way." Now for me, that means there's only one you, and can't nobody do you like you. So be you, boo. That's what that means for me. Stop trying to be the next this or the future that, and just be yourself, because that authenticity rings true. Be yourself in whatever form that may be. Be true to you, because when you're true to yourself, things are that much easier for you. I'm not saying it's all easy. It ain't all cakewalks around here. But when you walk and live in your truth, there's nothing like that freedom. I want you guys to connect with me here. So if you're looking for me, this is how you find me. You can email me. You can get at me on the web. You can find me on the Twitter. And you can find me on the IG, the Instagram. All my handles are at Kenya's Keys. So if you're looking for me, look for at Kenya's Keys or Kenya's Keys. You'll find me. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming. If you're looking to teach in the key of easy, the Music Teacher Tech course begins October 12th. Spots are limited so that I can maintain a level of intimacy and provide you guys with the positive feedback that you need. We begin October 12th. This is how you get at me. Y'all have a good one. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba.